Previously, in a video I edited in 2020.
And now it's time for State of the Parks with Tony Goldmark.
So this is actually some news from last week, specifically last Monday the 28th, when Universal announced the VelociCoaster, which is exactly what it sounds like, a big-ass roller coaster themed to the Velociraptors from the Jurassic Park/World franchise.
We bred raptors.
It promises to be Florida's fastest and tallest launch coaster, and it's set to open at Islands of Adventure next summer.
And now, 2 years later. We're back, and guess what we're doing? She is scared of this.
I've done Red Rocket and Hulk, but still.
Yeah, so why would you be scared of this one?
Because it's really high. And
it's not even
more straight down than Rip Ride Rocket.
Yeah, but it's not that.
Is it not? Is it less high than Rip Ride Rocket?
I haven't taken measurements.
Oh, wait, it's not as straight down. Well, no, it's pretty straight down.
Not the original movie. So yes, today is gonna be my very first time ever, finally, on the Jurassic World VelociCoaster. I'm really excited, slightly nervous, but really excited. She is really nervous, which I was not expecting. I didn't expect you to be like that scared of this ride.
Yeah, I get random pangs of anxiety looking at it. But then I have to wonder, I'm like, this will be nothing. And then I'm like, oh shit. I'm nervous.
There's the entrance up ahead. Why is it not zooming? There it is. All right, the time has come. That's right, we are in the tunnel. We are tunneling, except that we're kind of going outside a little.
I'm gonna tell myself it's like the Hulk.
Wah! Seems to roar like it.
Yeah, I'll just be like, this is just the Hulk, but like tall.
Yeah, it's just the Hulk, but with no children and no playground.
Yeah.
Shrek 4D reference.
That part's gonna be fun.
What, just the outside part?
Just like this.
Oh my god. Meow. I kind of thought they would have used like a fake layout of like Jurassic World for this, but it's actually like this is actually the Jurassic Park land here in a Jurassic World style. So yeah. Why not put this map out in the rest of the land? Why is it in the queue? Oh my god! So I was just looking it up, like I can't bring my fanny pack on the VelociCoaster. And also the free lockers, the free like smaller lockers are like within the queue just before
Like
you
well into the
like just before you start boarding apparently. So I'm definitely gonna film pretty much most of the queue and whatever. But obviously before riding it, I'm gonna have to put this thing away. No fanny packs on this ride. It's just like how it is with Hulk and Rip Ride Rocket, but the metal detectors are located at the very end of the queue. I guess that's fun. At least you get to take pictures and have entertainment for most of the queue before you start riding.
Maybe that's what they had in mind.
Yeah. Well, it's good on them. It's like how Disney was when they thought of the queue for Rise of the Resistance having benches, you know? Or for Pandora, for Flight of Passage, having restrooms in the queue.
Yeah.
So that's nice. I kind of wonder if the immersive story aspect of this ride is like the Jurassic World execs were like, hey, let's do a roller coaster themed after velociraptors because they're fast, right? Kind of like how Busch Gardens is with cheetahs for Cheetah Hunt.
You're ready to ride.
Love that Mr. DNA is a character on this ride.
If a little kid can do it, then I can do it. And like, say a little child like this can do it, I can do it. Well, maybe like that. But I am big and strong, and I can take it.
She is not afraid. She is not afraid of some
afraid.
Of velociraptors. Everybody,
Please hold my hand.
please hold my hand.
Let's
Please,
come together.
she begs.
Please help me. I am nervous. Not really.
I thought you said it's a me, Mario.
No.
So they have these like windows, where the coaster goes through. Oh my god! Oh! Hello. Sorry, I'm a little behind. Welcome to Claustrophobia, the ride.
The screen will indicate which locker is assigned to that ticket. You won't be returning to this room, so you remember that number, symbol, or color to retrieve your items. You must put all of your loose items, except the park ticket, in the locker. Don't forget to empty your pockets. You will be going through metal detection. Make sure to empty any beverages into the sink before placing it in the locker.
How do you hold on to your ticket when you have no bags? I mean, if you have a tight pocket, like if you're wearing good pants, sure, but I'm wearing loose shorts right now, and they have loose pockets. So I'm a little nervous. I mean, I'll probably just keep it in my shoe.
Of course, guest safety is our paramount concern. In the grooming
Wrong
stations,
part.
each specimen undergoes a complex
It's a me, Mario.
examination after every grooming.
It's Chris
Every aspect.
Rat.
Our internationally recognized team of more than 40 specialized veterinarians, as well as our elite team of over 25 scientists spanning every aspect of our unique brand of biogenetic engineering, is constantly focused on the health and well-being of our guests.
Sure.
You must put all of your loose items, except the park ticket, in the locker.
Oh! There's another one over here. Oh. Bye. Oh my god! See it afterwards. Yeah, okay, let's go. Oh, rides. Photos, rides. My head spins right now. So hey y'all, here's an exclusive head-aching review of VelociCoaster from a very headache-filled Andrew without glasses. Here's the thing. If you are a thrill seeker, if you crave big roller coasters, big rides like this and everything, like, of course this ride is definitely for you. This is a really intense coaster. Insane launches, insane twists and turns. It's a fun ride. It's just a straight up roller coaster. It doesn't really have a lot of like other effects really to it. There's like, you know, rock set elements with like very with like dinosaur statues or whatever. Towards the beginning, there's like some little screen elements with the velociraptors, which is pretty neat for the start of it. But throughout the entire duration of the ride, it's just a roller coaster. Even at the very end, there's not really much to it, so you're not really missing out much on like if there's anything screen-based. But it is a straight-up roller coaster, straight-up thrill ride, really. If you love the Hulk, if you love Rip Ride Rocket, this is definitely a ride that you can definitely handle. I actually think the twists in this one are more intense than Hulk, though. And it's definitely more intense than Rip Ride Rocket, I would say, in some degree. Like this, it's like a lot of twists all around, and it's fast. It feels fast at the very least. The reason why I'm like talking like this right now is I'm kind of realizing more and more and more as time goes on that I don't think I'm able to handle these kinds of roller coasters or these kinds of big thrill rides anymore. And that kind of like it kind of sucks because I used to be able to handle these very well. Like when I was a kid, like from like Dueling Dragons and Hulk and everything, Rip Ride Rocket I used to be able to handle pretty well. It just kind of sucks that for some reason, I don't know if it's because I haven't been to Universal in so long, or if I've been on one too many fair rides that have made me sick, but I guess these rides make me sick now. Maybe not as sick as something like at the fair or something, but still, I get tension headaches now at the ends of these, which is just really weird. I guess I'm not able to handle these anymore. I even recently like went to Busch Gardens for the first time in a while, and rides like even Sheikra or Cheetah Hunt, I can only do them once now? It's weird. I guess I can only do these types of rides once. So like, it's just weird. So right now, how I'm feeling, I mean, I was feeling a little worse earlier. I had a tension headache, and I was just worried I was going to throw up, so I probably just needed some hydration, so I, released them right near the water, freestyle stations for water. And it's, man, I'm almost like out of breath. I don't think I can do really any more rides today. Lizzie is actually going to the nearest store where they have Advil. So, and then, so hopefully, like, I'll take an Advil, maybe two, I don't know. And, we can continue on with the day, but it's possible when we get back to the hotel, I might need a nap. Like, that might be it for me today. But as far as the VelociCoaster stuff goes, like I said, if you're a thrill seeker, you'll love it. You'll love this ride so much. It's really cool to look at. I personally, it's just me, might not do this ever again because I am just slowly but surely realizing that I can't do these types of rides anymore. It kind of sucks because I may or may not be able to do Iron Gwazi. I may do it, but at the moment I'm unsure. It sucks. I really wanted to do Iron Gwazi, and I might have to come to terms with the fact that I can't do these kinds of rides anymore. So I'm like 25 years old. Later this year I'm turning 26, and it's like, is this how it's supposed to feel? Am I just weak? What is it, Am I supposed to eat well before the ride or something? Like, put nutrients in my brain? I don't know how this is supposed to work, guys. I don't know if I would give a personal rating. I would give it maybe 6 Velociraptors out of 10. I don't know. My brain's weird right now, so this is how my arm is. Don't get freaked out. Ugh. So what did you think of the VelociCoaster? As I say in a very loopy manner.
You sound drunk.
I sound like absolute garbage. Anyways.
Garbage.
VelociCoaster. Thoughts?
Very fast.
Very fast.
Very upside down.
You have like so much energy. Like
I do. I feel fine right now.
I remember you saying I remember you saying at the end of the ride that it felt like you just had sex.
I was not expecting a lot of it to be as intense as it was. Like the part where you're like this and then back. I totally misunderstood how intense that was going to be. The top hat, I literally had to zone out.
Yeah.
I literally had to make myself like, I'm not here. I'm I'm simply not here.
Yeah, I was underestimating so much about this ride, and that's why I feel so weird right now.
Yeah, like, I really thought it was... I think it's because I'm so used to rides like that do those kinds of things with a shoulder bar. But this was just a lap bar. So I swear to you, my whole entire body left the seat out a few moments. I've never had airtime like that. Like, I literally, my whole body lifted, the only thing holding me was the lap bar.
But overall, like, maybe final, like, rating or whatever, what do you think?
As a ride without my own personal oh my gods, I would say it's an 8. For the average, well, maybe 8.5. For the average person that can handle rides like this and has fun with them, they're gonna love it. But if it's someone like you or me where it's a little bit much, personal rating, I'd say a 6. Because I had a lot of fun and I felt amazing after, but it was a lot. It was a lot. So yeah, I'd say 6.5 maybe. So
I put 6 Velociraptors out of 10, so. Oh boy. Let's try this again. Wait, let's try this again. We are watching what is about to be Chandler's first time on Jurassic World VelociCoaster.
I'm so excited.
whoa.
Okay, so if anything between today and the last time that I covered this ride, I have ridden VelociCoaster a few more times. A couple of times didn't do so well. And those were long stories for another day, or maybe never. But there was like a good run for like maybe 3 rides, not in a row, but like on back-to-back visits, that I handled the ride pretty well. And I'm not 100% sure why I handled those rides particularly well and the others not so much. But like, I got off the ride not feeling sick at all and just feeling great.
Well, my goal is to ultimately get you on Iron Gwazi over in Tampa.
Yeah.
You still need to do that.
Yeah, I still need to, I mean, that definitely will be covered in a video if I do that.
Yes.
If. I will say
that... I'm also excited to do this right now because I just did Iron Gwazi a few days ago. So I can compare it pretty quick, like it's a pretty fresh comparison in my head to be able to compare this to Iron Gwazi once I get off this.
Yeah, that I'm actually kind of curious about, like,
Yeah.
to get off. I was, like, honestly thinking with this ride, the reason why I was able to handle it so well, I don't know if it was because I'm just able to handle night rides better, but there was one time I did a night ride and I didn't do well on it. So, part of me is thinking it may just be a health thing.
So what I'm hearing is Hallow Scream Night Ride on Iron Gwazi.
I don't know. I'm gonna have to eat well and hydrate well.
Yes.
And, well, I mean, not right before, because obviously.
We'll get you a nice chicken Caesar salad beforehand. Nice big chicken Caesar salad.
That sounds really good right now.
Yeah, that sounds great, honestly.
You're on to something.
Yeah.
You owe me now.
Yeah.
But no, we'll see how I handle this. I mean, whatever the end result is the end of this video. So, but I'm very curious to hear what you think of the ride afterwards. I'm very curious to hear what Molly has to think about it.
She's not tall enough.
Oh. To observe from the lockers.
From the locker.
From the locker room.
Yes.
You're not nice. You're a monster!
Yeah, I can see the track.
Oh yeah. Oh God. Yeah, the track's actually there, which is why it's interesting when because it looks like when the vehicle goes by, it just looks like a screen.
And now, you can take advantage of the opportunity all this provides to see these raptors in thrilling close proximity.
Thank you, Wei Shang. How cool.
scent you get here too.
Huh?
The scent.
What about the scent?
It smells like the dinosaur.
How can you say that's a dino scent?
I think so.
Smells very fruity. That means this one's fruity. Alright. This guy. This gal. Yeah. I'm just waiting for it to
For the record, let me just say that I think this is a terrible idea.
So, yeah. For me, I mean, that was my whatever umpteenth time doing VelociCoaster, but this time, so far, I feel all right. I think I need to like really just make sure that like my head balance or whatever is like fine. But yeah. So we did front row, and honestly, there was one of the times I rode front row on this, and I was like, that rules. That like front row is so amazing.
I'm gonna need some more rides before I can make a decision.
Yeah.
I might have a new number one. I yeah, a lot of people have this as their number one, but they have it as their number one for a reason.
Yeah. Like?
It's incredible!
Witnessing your reactions throughout the whole ride, and like right as it ends, that was worth riding again.
Just my God. That is one hell of a ride.
I will say, I could feel, I don't know how to describe it. I could feel my blood vessels. You know what I mean? Like I could feel the blood pumping through my veins, especially in my hands. Like I feel like I could like almost barely feel my hands right now. It's like, no, he has to. I always do love night rides on VelociCoaster. Like, especially like in this particular weather right now, it's like kind of breezy. It was like an insane breeze on it.
It was really nice.
Yeah.
It was really nice.
But oh my God, yeah, front row, it feels the adrenaline that goes through. It's amazing, honestly. I'm glad that I can give an enthusiastic response compared to the last time. So like, that
was an adrenaline rush. That was such a joy. That was incredible.
Goodness.
That is one hell of a ride.
And I could just sleep on this elevator right now if I wanted to. I'm just gonna
go ride Hagrid.
I'm just gonna, right here.
I think Hagrid's delayed. What? I think Hagrid's delayed.
Is it delayed right now?
I hope not. But last time I checked, well, it's not the end of the world if it is.
No, yeah, we'll come back. But yeah, VelociCoaster. You know what? That was. Yeah, it's amazing. It is still something that I feel like is not for the faint of heart.
No.
So if you're a thrill seeker, yes, totally do it. If you're not a thrill seeker, I would check twice.
I will say the person who was behind us had never been on a roller coaster that went upside down before. And we're like, you what? So and this was your first time going upside down? You had a zero-G stall on the Mosasaurus roll? Oh my God. That Mosasaurus roll is insane.
Honestly, I really felt how insane that roll is this time.
That
because
is what they wanted Maverick to have, but it didn't work out at the time, but they figured it out. Your scientists were preoccupied with whether or not they could.
Didn't stop to think if they should.
They did, and they should.
They did. Okay.
So, yeah. It kind of feels like that element was guest designed by Joe Draves. Because there's actually a very similar element on Area Force One at Fun Spot Atlanta. Oh. There's a very similar element called the arcade roll. It does remind me a lot of the Mosasaurus roll. Mm-hmm. You're a little higher up, but it's still kind of similar where it's like that kind of Heartline roll. And seriously though, like because normally with a Heartline roll, it rotates on your Heartline, but you're like kind of rotating around it still. It's really unique and it's super fun. I mean, I'm sure if you're a coaster nerd, you've already seen a million videos about this ride and how incredible it is. But yeah, come ride this. It's so good.
Like I said, not for the faint of heart.
Same as Iron Gwazi. I think it's not for the faint of heart, but at the same time, I think they nailed the length. It's just long enough that it's not going to be too much for most people.
Okay, wait. Last question, and then I end this video. This or Iron Gwazi?
I mean, I've only been on this once, but
judging by today's ride.
I think I gotta give it to VelociCoaster.
I'll still do Iron Gwazi though.
Oh, of course.
I still gotta try it.
They're two different brands of insanity. Really?
Yeah, I mean, from the looks of that compared to this, but even then with this, oh my god, like just the speed, the launches
These
in
trains are
general.
so comfortable too. They're great. Those lap bars are awesome.
I said before, it goes through the twists and turns very fast, but if you know how to handle like that speed, that like the intensity or whatever, like it works, but only like if you're in the right headspace for it, in the right health space. For some reason, for me, I think what my situation was, I was just focusing on the track and straight on. Like I wasn't looking anywhere else. That's why it helped. I think it helps to look up POVs first.
Hagrid's is back up. We should go over there.
We should. If you look up a Jurassic World VelociCoaster POV, like the one that Universal posted, I feel like it helps to memorize the track and then to like go in it knowing the track. And don't worry about spoilers or anything. It's just about the thrill. It's just about the thrill as far as like being on
The story
it.
of the ride is literally that Jurassic World has built a roller coaster through the Raptor paddock, and you're going to ride that roller coaster. That is it.
That's all you need to know.
That is the story of this ride.
That's all you need to know.
It's the most immersive ride in the world because the whole story is just this is a ride you're going on.
This is
Great.
this is the type of ride where you need to go on it to understand and experience the thrill of it. That's it, basically. So yeah.